Yo guys, this is the start of a new helmet build. As you can see, some of you are up to date or you've seen some of my old videos. This is the last helmet that I built. It's not finished, it's never going to be finished. I'm finding as I build these helmets, I'm learning more and more as I go on. So if you can see this helmet here, I built it around the mannequin head that I previously made in another video. There'll be a link here if you want to go see that, how I made this. Really cheap and expensive, but I built this to build this. So as you can see, this fits on like so. Built all this around, and then obviously this fits on top. Yada yada. Okay. The idea works sound, but how I made the actual thing is not how it should be. It's not good enough because these are too flimsy and you can't really line up with wearing it. So I figured this out. I've been looking at other videos and that and seeing how other people have made it and that. What are you doing? Go away. So I've been looking at other videos and seeing how they did it, and now I figured out how to actually use a mannequin head correctly and actually how to cut the pieces out correctly. This is one way of doing it, but I feel for what I want, me personally, it's not the right way to go about it. So I'm gonna go through it now for the first time. I haven't practiced this or anything. I'm gonna go through it together. Okay, let's put it off to one side. So what you need for this, to start off, is some aluminium foil or tin foil, or aluminum foil, tin foil. Okay, and you need duct tape, and you need a permanent marker, okay? Right, so apparently you cover the head, and you go over all the contours. Make sure you get all the detail and around nose. Okay then, that's the basic idea. Wrap loads of tin foil around your mannequin head or whatever you've got. Obviously this is one way of doing it. Okay, and then take your duct tape. Try and open it, God. You can tell I didn't rehearse this. Okay, whole head's covered in aluminium, tin foil, and it's obviously covered again in duct tape. Okay, now the reason for this is that you're going to draw on the shapes you want, so the patterns for the actual pieces of foam that you eventually want to cut and then mould to the head itself. Okay, so this basically gives you a better, so instead of putting it on and then fitting and cutting bits off, you can literally just draw it on, and then this is going to get cut out, and then you're going to use the pieces as a template when you splay them out flat. Okay, right. Okay, I don't know if you can see, I've basically just drawn the outline of the most basic shapes that are easy to cut out. They're all straight lines, there's no curves or anything really other than the back of the head. So they'll be pretty easy just to cut out and then use as templates. The design I've got here is nothing to do with the end result it's going to look like. They're just basic shapes just to get the overall shape of the face that's going to be easy to cut out, and then use the hot gun to then mould back onto the mannequin, the interlocking foam, if that makes sense. So yeah, okay, I'm going to cut this out now. I'm thinking I'm not really caring too much about the mannequin head, so I'm going to just use an X-Acto blade. So cool. Okay, so welcome back. There we have it. I've just cut out all the pieces. Obviously I'm left with the neck part. That doesn't mean anything, that was just overlap. So now if I was to take all these pieces, they would fit directly back on where they need to go and all that sort of stuff. Now, I need to cut these and then splay them flat. So they're not three-dimensional, they're two-dimensional. They're just a flat, is it two-dimensional? They're just a flat shape. So when I lay them flat on the interlocking foam, I can just trace around it and then I can cut them out directly and then I can mold it three-dimensionally into this shape again and then reapply it to the mannequin head. Okay, so it goes back on like that. Okay. Okay, here is a last piece. I don't have any direct plan on where I'm going to cut. I just sort of see where the curvature of the piece lies. I just sort of aim for the middle. So let's just see if that lies flat. Close enough. Okay, so if you look at the rest of the pieces, they're all been cut and they're all pretty flat now. I had trouble with the ear pieces on the side. I'm hoping that that isn't going to be too much of an issue when it comes to piecing it back together and gluing it and heating it up with the glue gun, the heat gun. So yeah, right. Okay, then got a piece of interlocking foam. Just remove this crap. Okay, now let's see if this works. Okay, then so you just take your now 1D, 2D, whatever it's fucking called, shape. Lay it flat. You take your pen and you just trace around it. Okay, then once all your shapes are drawn, you want to just cut them out. Okay, so I've got a hot knife. Piece has been cut and that I'm going to heat it up and then I'm going to try and mould it to the mannequin head again to get the correct shape and contour. Let's just see how this goes. Okay, what I'm doing at the moment is that I've already cut this and I've shaped it, really shaped it as close as I can get it. But to piece it all together, it's going to be too much to handle. So what I'm going to do is just tack the glue on the inside. I've already done a few bits. You just watch, just basically a little bit on the back side, sorry, on the inside, and then just hold it close to the surface of the mannequin. Like I said before, it doesn't matter if these things get trashed. It cost me like nothing to make. I don't even know, pennies. So if it gets trashed, it gets trashed. What I might do though in the future is get a rubber spray and just spray it so it's a little bit more easy to cut into and it just holds a little bit better. But that'll be in the future. Maybe maybe not. Just a bit more glue. Okay, right, I've just taken the mask or part of the helmet off the mannequin. As you can see, it's pretty self-sustaining, and it fits beautifully, okay? So, I'm well chuffed with that. The rest of the helmets that I've done before in that one, they fitted awesome because I did it on my face and that, but just the whole mechanics of it was just a pain in the ass. This looks difficult, it looks time consuming, but in the long run it's going to save you a lot more time. Now then, because there's a massive hole in the back, okay? The reason for that is I'm going to have a different part that goes on the back, so I'm going to clip it to the back of my head. Okay, so that's the idea. So these parts here, that's going to be a separate part. Okay, so I'm going to finish this part and then do that part, and it's going to be clipped together physically, so it actually locks in my head, so it's not like a over the head because of the chin bit here, it actually locks it in over the face. So it's going to be like that. Really happy with that, and to be honest, even though it looks a bit messy, the helmet does look pretty cool. Okay, obviously I'm going to put lenses in the eyepieces and have stuff on top of it and all that sort of stuff, so it's going to bring it all out, but you won't see any of this. That's all in the field. But yeah, okay, so not going to continue with the rest of the build. That'll be done, and it's not really worth you seeing me do this again and again and again. So that's it, guys. If you like this video, hit that like button, that'll help me out a lot. Comment and subscribe and all that good stuff. If anyone out there has any better ideas on how I can improve, put it in the comment box below and let me know, because I really want to learn more stuff with this, because I'm pretty impressed with that. So yeah, thanks guys, more videos coming soon, and part 2 of this build will be uploaded sometime in the future, okay, when I've also got time. But yeah, thanks guys, bye.